Data, what I specifically am talking about data is collection of numbers and measurements, observations. So many businesses have many different aspects that kind of you would count and need to tie together. So it could be your marketing side. You're looking at clicks per Facebook ad. How many Facebook ads do you need before you get sales? What's the cost of your ads related to your sales? Just things like that. And without being able to visualize those things and bring those together, you may be missing out on some core decisions that may help you stay competitive and also efficient. Data visualization. So a lot of times this is geared towards real estate investors as well as just like the small tertiary businesses that do deal with lots of data, lots of numbers. A lot of times you have a lot of data and it can provide really great insights, but unless you're able to go in and look at it and format it, you may not be able to see it. Honestly, the biggest jump in knowledge is just getting something on the screen and looking at it, and it gives you a bunch of ideas. Google Data Studio. I just happened to come across it because of looking at my site analytics. So it is a free service that kind of plugs into all of your Google suite of data. It gives you really similar point and click kind of graphs and maps. It's definitely a good do-it-yourself solution and where you can get going very quickly with it. I'm going to show kind of what Data Studio looks like. So when you go to your Google account, just go to datastudio.google.com. It actually offers kind of these little teaser templates that you can start with. There are more. So if you don't see one that you like, there is a little bit bigger template library that you can find. So people can share these to your account. They can host it for you and build different connectors. What drives these is called data sources. So a data source could be something off your Google account, and I'll show you. It's really easy to create a one based on the Google product. So if you run your Google Analytics or your domain hosting through Google, this is a real nice one to keep track of your AdSense, site clicks, site visits, all of these sort of things. And you can customize a view very easily by drag and drop, or even if it's just starting with a template and creating new, it's there. So you can create a visual based on Google Sheets. And this just will look in your Google Drive and set that up as a data source. And then there are a bunch of third-party ones. So one, for example, is Twilio. So you can build a visual based on what text messages or emails you get sent out, and then also have your own customized reports to look at like clicks, demographics, if you have your marketing campaigns broke by ages and all sorts of things. So this gives you a lot of flexibility with free hosting. So Tableau, it is definitely geared to more of the data analytics or software professionals. It gives you a lot more freedom about building graphs more from the ground up. You get a lot more control of the more granular options. And this one is probably the biggest toolbox that you can have. It does have a little bit of expense related to having it hosted, and a big expense, or really big expense if you have it hosted on site. So for corporations, it doesn't matter on the price as much. I'll mention is Microsoft BI. It's kind of right in the middle between Data Studio and Tableau. It's got the more of the ease of use of Data Studio. It's not quite as customizable as Tableau, but it's a lot more user friendly. So it's a very good middle ground.